In the comments section of one of my recent videos, a discussion thread broke out about the book of Job and the story of Job in the Old Testament. And if you want to, you can click through the comment here to go look at the conversation that has been sort of brewing as a result of this statement. Now, it's my opinion and the opinion of many others who read the story of Job that Job actually is just an innocent bystander who's caught in the midst of a wager between God and Satan. Again, just reading the first chapter of Job kind of gives you this impression, and it's pretty obvious. But the issue is the way Job is taught to Christians in churches and Bible studies and things like that sort of twists the narrative to the extent that people can't even remember exactly what went down and how it went down. This commenter is saying that God didn't want Job to be destroyed. It was the devil who wanted to destroy Job, and God simply allowed it so that Job could be tested. But there's a problem with that statement. And the problem is that actually it was the other way around. God invited Satan to destroy his servant Job. Check it out. And the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth, blameless and upright man, who fears God and turns away from evil?" So quite literally right there in the first chapter of Job, you have the devil walking around looking for trouble to brew up, according to the verses here. And God directs the devil, or Satan, to attack Job, not the other way around. But if you really put on your critical thinking caps and really ponder this even more deeply, it should become quite obvious that in this narrative, in this story, in the biblical idea and its framework, God created Satan, or the devil, and God created him to be the way he is. God created him for whatever reason God wanted to, and just similarly, God created sin. Just like he says he created evil in the book of Isaiah. So even if it wasn't God who invited Satan in this instance to attack Job, even though he did, even though Job was righteous, which contradicts the Torah, even if that was the case, which it isn't, it still would be ultimately God's fault because it was his plan. He would have certainly had the foreknowledge of what Satan was doing, and it would have been God's doing since he set the whole situation up in the first place. But taking it one step further, we should really be asking ourselves, why does the God of the Old Testament say that the Torah and following his righteous instructions in the Torah will be a protection and a blessing to his people, but then turn around and invite the devil to attack his servant despite keeping Torah?